on a brand new law that was created to even the playing field for tenants.
And Connecticut is actually the third state to pass a law giving renters who are facing eviction access to free legal services. Channel 3 Chief Investigative Reporter Matthew Campbell shows us who qualifies.
When I get home, I see an officer with paperwork standing on my door, so I got scared, and he's like, "I'm here to take your stuff out." I'm like, "Take my stuff out."
After losing her job when the pandemic hit in March 2020, Lucasita Lugo negotiated a deal with her Hartford landlord to pay what she could when she could, but still, it wasn't enough to prevent her from facing eviction in November 2021.
I'm like, this is the first time I hear about this.
Through Greater Hartford Legal Aid, she connected with attorney Kelsey Bannon, a fair housing lawyer. She ultimately spared Lugo from eviction.
The eviction process in Connecticut is not simple and is not straightforward.
That's why having a lawyer help navigate the process is very helpful. However, according to Connecticut's Advisory Council on Housing Matters, 7% of tenants have legal representation compared to 80% of landlords.
There's an incredible imbalance of power and knowledge.
That imbalance is now shifting after the state just enacted the Right to Counsel law. It provides low-income tenants with free legal representation in eviction cases. It's only available to tenants in 14 zip codes, but these zip codes represent 25% of all evictions. They cover neighborhoods in Bridgeport, Danielson, Hartford, New Haven, Putnam, Waterbury, West Haven, and Willimantic. And there's one more qualification. Renters must have an income of less than 80% of median earnings for their town. Even though the law was not enacted when Lugo went through her proceedings, she would have qualified, and people who do live outside these zip codes can still access free legal services through community organizations like CRT, the Community Renewal Team, or Greater Hartford Legal Aid. Lugo believes that taking that step is the only reason she's not homeless today.
I don't like to ask for help. I like to do it all on my own. But sometimes there are situations that you cannot avoid and you have to get legal representation.
Matthew Campbell, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.